Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I'm an intuitive life coach and I help you discover your own truth. Let's get started with your weekly reading. So, we are starting with the success card. So, Gemini, this feels like a plateau that you've been maybe working hard and you've gotten a modicum measure of success, and but the energy feels like it's kind of stopped for you. There's this climb, but then all of a sudden we're just kind of flat. And it's a little bit of a deflated feeling, like we're kind of let down. So let's keep going. We've got beneficial energy, the Lovers. Interesting, this card is tied to Gemini. And challenging energy, we have the Fool. Okay. So Gemini, because you've hit that plateau, there's a restlessness that's coming in and a desire to just completely change directions and to maybe impulsively go after something like, okay, well, let's just try this now, or let's go try this now. And because the Fool is showing up on the side of the challenging energy, that is energy that you need to be working against. And that's where we come into the Lovers card, because the Lovers asks you to look at what you value, what you love, and where your energy really needs to be. You've hit this plateau, but does it mean it's the end of the trail? Or is there something else? Is this just the lead up to another thing that you're going to actually have to climb? Is this just a steady point or a chance to gather your breath? The Lovers is really asking you the question of where do you want to be headed? And it is asking you not to just rush into something because of impatience or because of wanting a distraction. I feel like these, you can probably hear it in my voice, I almost can't talk fast enough. Like this, you feel like you have to make these decisions rapid fire. The energy is just so fast and it feels pressured, not in a heavy kind of way, but just in like an adrenaline kind of video arcade. I need to respond to all these stimulus kind of energy. So I'm going to calm myself down. The Lovers is saying to you that when you start a direction, you don't get the full benefit unless you follow all the way through. And I feel like this plateau moment, Gemini, is not the end of the trail, that there's something beyond, that you haven't gone the full distance yet. So it feels like this is just about enjoying that flatness, if you like to sprint across it, but keep going the direction you're going, because it's just not the time to try a different direction. It's not time to turn drastically. If you do, this energy feels like it's going to become tangled. It's going to become even more chaotic. And it feels like you're going to find this kind of low point or perhaps flat frustration even sooner than you expected. So I don't know if you've ever had this. You know how sometimes desserts or cakes can look so delicious, and you get it and then you bite into it and you're kind of like, this doesn't taste as good as it looked. That's what I feel with whatever is captivating your fancy here, is that once you get into it, you're going to realize, oh, wait a minute. This isn't what actually I wanted. This doesn't feel or taste great. Okay, so at Gemini, with that as our foundation, let's get a little bit more for you. 10 of Swords, finality, and Son of Roots, and opposing ways. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I had a funny memory come in my head. This is basically stop whining and do the work. I'll just say it straight to you. In fact, I'll share the memory that came up in my head. I was finishing up my doctorate in piano and I was working with a cellist, And she said she was talking to someone and she was complaining that a piece that she had to learn was very hard and she didn't know if she could do it or if she had the time. And he basically said to her, stop being a little bitch and just sit on your thing, stop whining and practice. Just stop whining and do it. And that's what I feel like here. You're playing like this is harder than it is. It's not hard, Gemini. It's not you can't not handle it. You can absolutely handle it. The Son of Roots is asking you to focus and go deep. Keep going into it. As I said, that plateau is just part of the trail. So keep going in this same way. Keep your energy focused. Keep yourself focused and stop playing like it's too hard or you can't do it, or because all of that just isn't true. This possum is playing dead just for the sake of being dramatic. And once you get your head down and you start doing the work, you're going to really like it. Once you get your head down and you commit to this direction, it's actually going to open up a world that you didn't realize, and you're really going to have fun. You're really going to enjoy it. So it's really pretty simple, Gemini, you know. I do want to go back to the Lovers very quickly. There's a lot of passion in this card. There is a lot of communication, and there is a lot of seeing the duality of masculine and feminine. And what that means for you in this journey is light and dark, movement and stillness. The same journey, the same entity can have very different sides. So just because things seem boring or things aren't opening or things aren't moving, it doesn't mean it's the wrong journey. It's a different side of the journey for you. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your time and energy. It's always great to hear from you. So I look forward to seeing you next time right here.